The last time I played Hina was Canada Day. Has there been an update since? I don't think so. Maybe there was? Right, we need music. Oh, wait. No, that's still the Canada Day update. There hasn't been an update yet. We're still Hina-less. No. Actually, I have seen that. Yeah, there was a Sika game that was Suku's instead. I'm surprised that came out as late as it did, considering, you know, the Sika game hype like disappeared at that point. But yeah, I assume it's because Misusova has been busy with the On game, and he's currently working on another Hina game. He hasn't really done too much on this one. He hasn't really updated it. He did say that Sakuya was the next character that he was looking to implement. But he I find the mix here. But he said it would take a while. Alright, I'll let this playlist play, chat. This is like good music. Music box type of music. Sullen music. I like this type of music. Don't fall asleepy. Alright. I don't know if we'll ever see a translation of the Big Jun game he made. Unless he changed how the game works. I don't really know. It's a shame though. Because the game is really successful. And it's a shame that I cannot play it. Because I don't understand Japanese. I choose to believe that the reason why the On game... I'm going to start a game. The reason why the On game was done the way it was with the wheel was because it was easier to convert into translation. Because the way that game works isn't too dissimilar to how the Jun game works, but it's because of the way it's structured that it can be translated and work for it. Because you combine two words, right? And that's what the Jun game kind of is as well. You just combine words to create things to give the Jun. But the way you do it doesn't work for translation. Whereas the wheel does. So I just choose to believe that's the case. But maybe it's not. Who knows? Maybe it's not. But the game was a smash hit on DL site. It was top of DL site for a while. It might still be. I don't know. But yeah, he's working on a game right now where you play as Hina and you communicate with characters with a broken cell phone that can only emoji. I have no idea what that's going to entail, but what I like about his games is his games that usually have great character writing, and I enjoy the way he does characters. That's like Fantasy Maiden Wars. Fantasy Maiden Wars also is very good at writing characters. Chat, it's hard to write characters. Where'd she go? Goodbye. It is hard to write characters in a way that remains faithful to the character, but doesn't just bank on their one trope as being their defining characteristic. I think that's quite hard to do. And I think that Fantasy Maiden Wars does a really good job with its characters, maintaining those endearing character traits, but not heavily focusing on them. Like, Mei Ling's not a snooze guard, but she has her moments of slip-ups. Stuff like that, right? She's not a one-dimensional character in a negative way. She's not exactly super fleshed out like other characters, mind you, but other characters who had more impact to the main story, right? Sakuya had great characterization. Because Sakuya started out exactly as she was viewed. Like, she didn't like humans, she didn't care about humans, she served Remilia, and she, like, her attitude shifted as the games went on. Something about those bonus chapters in Scarlet that I didn't see had something to do with it for sure. But even, like, at the end, the way they did it with Stage 6, where she shows back up, and normally she does do that, where she shows up, she Eternal Meeks, and you blow her up, you get a bomb. But instead of it just being kind of like a gag where she like breaks the fourth wall and tries to make you use a bomb, she shows up as like a last-ditch duty, like a last-ditch effort to fulfill her duty to her mistress. And she's like pretty badly beaten at this point in time. So she puts everything she has in her final, like, desperate art. And it's like, oh, that's a lot more impactful than just a little hee-hee-ha-ha when she shows up at the end. And I'm pretty sure Yomu didn't show up in Stage 6. If I remember correctly, in Mystic, you beat Yomu in her stage, and then she joins you in stopping Yuyuko after her stage instead of becoming, like, a little extra boss in the way. Oh, shit, on emo? Where did that come from? Hold on, I'm going to the shop. Where's that's the wrong button. Extra. Emote shop. 4 keys. 4 keys for on. Cha-ching, baby. Why do I have 19 keys? Well, I mean, I had 19 keys. Wait, how do I put these on again? Chat, how do I put these on? Emote settings. There we go. We did it. I never used my keys. I had 54 of them at one point, just in case you were wondering. 54. Alright. Sho had a whole character arc as well, coming to terms with her actions or her inaction, and all the people she met as well. Like, Sho had a very ongoing story to her all the way from the 2nd game to the 4th, and it never really stopped for her up until Byakuren was freed, and then Sho's kind of had her moment of closure. And she's still a character. She hasn't really done much since that, but that's fine because, like I said, she's had so much. She's had so much going up to that, so it's okay for her to, like, not be front and center anymore. She's had her whole character arc. But, yeah, the game is really good with that. Marissa as well. I don't know if Reimu has much of a character arc. Maybe it's in her route, specifically. But Marissa also had her own little character arc because of, her relationship to Mima. That was a nice couple chapters. That one kind of went a length of multiple games, but not really. But it was a good character arc for her, and it built up to her big upgrade where she gained her new theme and her new powers. Basically, chat, I'm saying that Fantasy Maiden Wars is a very good game in pretty much every capacity. Yeah, I guess Fantasy Nature was Reimu's arc. Yeah, she does have that quick moment, but that's resolved pretty quickly because it happens and then they have to kind of address it instantly, and that's what Marissa does. And that's actually how it works. The most impressive part about it, I think, is that how much of Fantasy Maiden Wars is actually, like, canon, but it's just the way the game tells the story is different. But the end result is accurate, but the way it reaches there is not quite the same. So it is actually the case with Fantasy Nature that Marissa helped her fine-tune it into another Danmaku attack. But all the extra fluff that came about from it was from Fantasy Maiden Wars. But again, the resolution was accurate to how it was in canon, but everything else about it was like solid character writing. Rainbow had a Moth arc. It wasn't very deep. I don't remember that. Was that part of her route, or was that when the routes coincided? I don't remember her having much of an arc regarding Mountain of Faith. I actually don't at all. You know what's funny, though? You know what's funny? Is in the actual Mountain of Faith, and this is actually what it says in, like, the prologue. Her route probably goes deeper into it. Oh, okay, you didn't play her route, did you? You did Marissa's route as well? Well, we're going to play Reimu's route in Complete Box, so we'll see her side of the story. But I was saying, the prologue to Mountain of Fate is about how Snai comes down from the mountain and, like, curses out Reimu's shoddy shrine and then leaves. And I always thought that Reimu was just pissed off and went to see, went to fuck them up. But Reimu wasn't pissed at all. Reimu was just really confused. Like, Marissa shows up and goes, "Hey, Reimu," and Reimu was like, "Yeah, I had this green-haired fucker came down and, like, started yelling at me about my shrine and shit. And she's just like baffled. She's like, all right, I guess I'll go check it out. Like she was just not shaken at all. She was very confused. But then she's like, all right, guess I'll head out and see what that's about. And then Mountain of Faith begins. It was her thinking she had to do better, but they're deciding, nah, I'm fine. Well, Reimu is fine just the way she is. Source me. But Marissa definitely... Well, the thing about Reimu is it's not like Reimu can't be a deeper character, but I feel like Marissa has more potential to be a deeper character because Marissa is more capable of flaws versus Reimu. When Reimu experiences a flaw, it's usually something that's resolved pretty quickly because it has to be, because her role is so important. But Marissa trips a lot and comes back stronger in ways that she has to like figure out herself. Again, I'm not saying Reimu can't be done like this at all. Reimu can have her moments, but I'm saying Marissa has more you can work with because of the fact that she's just a human who works really hard to get what she wants. And obviously her having that relationship with Mima was very helpful for getting fuel to the fire, so to speak. Fly, Hina. Fly. Lucky Hina. Marissa is really human. Yeah, and that's what's so great about her. I don't like Marissa as much as other characters. I don't really care about her, but I do acknowledge that... I can pretty easily acknowledge that she can be one of the most interesting characters in the series because she's one who can constantly have conflict that is hard to resolve. Because a lot of characters in Touhou are cheaters. They are kind of just cheaters. But not Marissa. Marissa's a different kind of cheater. She's not a cheater because she's OP. She's a cheater because she can be underhanded. But that's the gift that is the gift that humans have. Humans are weak, so they use everything they can to get ahead. Cheating. It's like the no game, no life quote. Because I like No Game, No Life. When he talks about how humans are weak, but, you know, we make up for that by scheming. I think Mr. Burns said something about it as well. About cheating and scheming. I do have a lot of respect for Marissa. The only thing I don't really like about Marissa that much is when her character is simplified to a trope. And every character gets simplified to a trope, but Marissa's is usually just, see that thing? I like that thing. I'm gonna take that thing. No, Marissa, you can't take that thing. I'm gonna take that thing. No, Marissa, don't take that thing. And that's when she just turns into that, it's not really one of those tropes that I myself find super enjoyable, because it's just Marissa being annoying, in my opinion. But when Marissa is actually, like, when care is put into writing for her, it shows. It really does. But again, that's what Fantasy Maiden Wars is so good for, is that it's very good at writing for all of its characters in a way that's believable, not super tropey. And, like, the way the plot lines resolve is usually quite satisfying to see, because it's not all flim-flam jim-jam. Well, Flandre is simplified in, like, 3 different tropes. She's got, like, 3 different personalities that people run with, and they don't cross over very much. I don't know what to do here, so I'm just gonna do this and hope that I don't lose. Flandre can be an innocent child. Flandre can be a violent psychopath. Sometimes she can be innocent and violent. This isn't gonna work. It worked. Need to come up with a 4th to round it out? No, that's called Canon Flandre. When Flandre showed up in CDS, that was Canon Flandre. And I guess Skoyuku Ibun. She's a recluse by nature. She's definitely battle hungry. That's for sure. She's very battle hungry, that's true. She doesn't seem to exhibit as many childish aspects that Remy does, but I don't know if that's just because she hasn't really been in roles that have allowed her to be more comedic or not. Because Remy's had a bunch of roles, and she's had a lot of time to have little character aspects to her. You know, things like the high chair in Silent Center and Blue, the yuck face, things like that. There we go. Boing! Okay, Hina. Canon Flandre filtering out supposed diehard Flandre fans was funny. Oh, they died alright. They died hard. I would give you an on, but I have a bottle in my hand. Remy never appeared in Lotus Eaters. No. But she did appear in CDS because she was negotiating with Yukari. Also you obviously in the first 5 chapters that take place at the STM, Remy shows up. But strictly speaking of I was talking about the second artist for CDS, Remy did actually get a little bit of appearance when she was when Yukari and Satori were setting up the trap at Bjorn, so she did show up in both art styles. New Flan's so cringe? What's cringe about her? Why do you not accept her? What do you not accept about her? I think she's fine as she is. She kind of reminds me of the Azure Reflections Flandre. I liked that Flandre. That Flandre was also quite haughty, like her sister, but also like she definitely had a thirst for violence. One of my favorite lines in that game was when you go to the extra stage as Chirno, and Chirno's like, you know you're drooling, right? And Flandre gets so flustered. She's like, well, now I guess I can no longer let you leave alive. I was like, oh, okay. She's just haha violence edgy. I mean, yeah, she kind of is. I wouldn't call her edgy. But she does like fighting. She's a bit of a battle maniac. She's reclusive by nature, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I like Flandre when she's Gubu. I don't think anybody's saying you can't. There's many different blends. She's secretly so smart. Oh my god, you just don't get it, bro. You know brother, you know what series we're talking about, right? We're talking about Toho. This is that. Bro just explained every character in the entire series with that one comment. Brother. It's like that copy pasta. Alright, okay. Well, I don't know why I lost that. It's like that copy pasta. You know the one it's a Smash Kid. It's like, I hope X character wins because he is so random. Alright, like I love the way he goes and it's like he's so random, but he is smarter than he looks, just like me, XD. You know that one? You know that one? Crazy's on Reddit again? Check his logs. Check his logs. Chad, I have regrettably... Sometimes I have to Google things and they have links to Reddit. Did you know there is a subreddit called Jerk? Because I have ended up on that Reddit from a Google link twice now. And I want my time. I want everything back. I deserve everything I lost for those 15 seconds back. I can't believe something like that exists. Great. What do you think a subreddit called Jerk could actually be comprised of? Genuinely, what do you think it's comprised of? Because it's probably exactly that. I've seen one funny post. Hey, that's one more than I have. The last thing I saw was somebody saying they really wanted to masturbate to a character. I was like, alright, brother, then go do that, and then go about your life after that. Like, what do you post? Why are you making a Reddit thread about this? Are you okay? Yeah, literally. It's either circle jerking or jerking in a circle. They're having Touhou sessions, boys. We're not having Touhou sessions like that. Our sessions are not Touhou Jerk approved. They're also not Twitch approved, so we can't do them anyway. Can't do them. Those subs are good to tunnel all the weirdos into a special place. You know you're right. And that's how I feel about League of Legends as well. League of Legends is a game that is known for a very, very toxic player base. But if League of Legends didn't exist, what would all those people be doing? Have you ever thought about that? Where would they go after League of Legends? They would all split and scatter. Look what happened to Tumblr. Bro, Tumblr started going hard on porn. And then a bunch of people from Tumblr migrated to other social media sites. You know, like Twitter. They go to Dead by Daylight? True. So true. If they gotta go from one toxic community to the next. You can be a Twitter user or you can be a Redditor. Can a Touhou Jerk boy really hang out with a Touhou Twitter girl? Can their relationship really last? Now that's a divine comedy. That is a divine comedy. No. No, 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 no. No, no, Yomu. No, no. Fireball. That's a horribly toxic relationship. What are you talking about? If I know anything about Twitter, it's that all of its users are 100% wholesome chungus. Oh my god, ooh, so great. Love my besties, oomfies, so good. We're all bestie friends, yep. And then they all shit talk each other in DMs and private discords. Ooh, drama, spicy. Spicy, spicy, yummy. So true bestie, but actually not bestie. Yo, that frog is green! Bro's got 43,000 wins. He's playing Green Frog. I don't know what just happened. He put frogs on everything, though. Guys, hop on Discord. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You think you win? Holy shit. Wait a minute. He won. How did he win? How did he do that? I played right into his hands. Or I guess it's frogs. I didn't know what the frogs did, man. I haven't played the game in like 2 months. Even when I did, nobody used Suiko. Nobody knew what she did. Admittedly, I know what Jun does, but I don't really use her ability that much. JP, anything is better because I can't understand anything they're saying, so I can't get mad at it because I can't read it. And because I can't read it, I can be completely ignorant to what they're saying. I just see their art, and I'm like, yeah, it's good art. I don't have to read any of their extra bullshit. It's flawless. It's a flawless plan. It is actually flawless. Tweet Japan. They do like posting food a lot, though. And a lot of their handles are based on food as well. Those motherfuckers are hungry. You look how thin they all are. Boys be eating, but they don't be gaining. I be eating, and I be half gaining, I guess. It's better when you don't understand what they're saying, I think. That's my personal opinion. If there's one thing I learned is that it's best to get into a series because you were interested in the subject matter. And not because you got involved because of the fandom. I think that's usually a bad sign. That might be an unpopular opinion. I don't really care if it is. But most of the things that I've really gotten engrossed with in my life have been because I checked them out and I experienced them without any real say from any other people. And I found out later that there were like other people who were into the things that I liked. I've never gotten into something because I saw a bunch of people were into it and I wanted to be a part of what they were a part of because that seemed insincere. I don't like that idea at all. I think Undertale probably got hit by that a lot as well. Undertale's another one. I played Undertale because I was recommended it by a friend and I was like, okay, I enjoy. And that was it. And then you find out about the Undertale fandom community and it's like, you know, if somebody's first thing they say about the series they like is I love the community, then they're probably there more for the people than the actual series itself. And at that point it's like, you know, I'm not really interested too much in communicating with that because they don't care as much about the series as I do. They just care about the sense of community that comes from it, and that's why they're there in the first place. They'll go anywhere as long as they feel some form of acceptance. Doesn't matter what the subject matter is. I want to talk Toho with people who like Toho, not people who like the Toho community. Fuck you guys. I hate all of you. Kaboom. Lucky Hina. And I got the boot stompy. Ah, it's 2,500 again. 1 out of 5 glorps will be despaired. Project Moon comes to mind. I've heard of Project Moon. I don't actually know what any like IPs that are associated with it at all. The only character I'm familiar with is like the 38-year-old dark-skinned woman who people really want to procreate with. That's all I know. Wow, streamer, that narrows it down, doesn't it? I thought it narrowed it down. I won? Well, Toho is an interesting one because Toho is the biggest series that is like enjoyed by people who don't actively engage in the source material. Because shmups are... Yeah. Shmups are kind of a niche genre to begin with, and it's hard to want to get good at them if you're not particularly interested in it. But that's like one of the biggest outliers. For sure. Is the fact that Toho is as big as it is, but it's like its source material is kind of a very niche hobby. Yet it's massive. Yeah, you think you win, but you only win with a... Okay. Watch this. Watch this. That's how you know I'm the Jun player and you are the Satori player. I've played this game as this character for 50 years. Jun Gem. Fandoms suck. All fandoms suck because it's very different people coming together for a single interest. Yeah? To an extent, you're right, but at the same time, sometimes when people share an interest, they have similar taste in things, but it's not always the case. I've always believed that, like, sharing a hobby is more of an icebreaker than anything. It's like if you like, it's a good introductory point, but just because we both like the same funny girl doesn't mean we're like, you know, doesn't mean we're gonna like each other. But we might. It just means we have more starting ground to talk about. But ultimately, it might come out that you are a shitty person, or it might come out that I'm a shitty person and you don't want to engage with me. So yeah, you don't have to like people just because they like the same things you like. Trust me, I'm aware of that. A lot of people know that. And that's perfectly fine. Sharing a hobby is a good conversation topic, not a personality. See, you're right, but well, oops. You are right. You are 100% right. I am not going to take that away from you, but I don't want to call this my personality, mind you, but a lot of the things I do in my life have been motivated by this series. Like, a lot of them. So it's, I wouldn't call it my personality. It's not like I run around and I you know, like with Toho memorabilia on me and I make Tool references everywhere, but a lot of the actions I've taken as I've gotten older have been directly inspired by my time with the series. It's been a good hobby for wanting to do things. It's why I started making videos, it's why I started streaming, it's why I wanted to do art. A lot of it, if not all of it, just comes back to Toho. It's not my personality, it's my life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I gonna do? I'm fucked! It's okay, streamer, just jump ship like the rest of them. When Toho dies, we can just go to Blue Archive together, chat, right? Right? You'll come with me, right? When I go to Blue Archive and I become Blue Archive streamer? You'll come with me, right? No? Okay, what about ZZZ? Would you guys want to become ZZZers? Any ZZZers? I'm good. I'm good. Bro, you just killed her. Obo Limbus. Never played it. Zun said that when he dies, he hopes Toho continues even when he is dead. I was like, okay. It might. Bitch, it might. Bitch, it might. We'll see. Yeah, probably will. The real question is how long will people be, like, into it, right? People come and go on all different types of things. People get bored of certain things. Because, well, if new content dries up and you're not getting your hit, you know? Stuff like that. But then you get series like Pokemon, where Pokemon has been around for years now, and anytime something new comes out, half of the fucking fan base groans about it. So, like, they keep getting new shit, and they get complaints about it. So, how do you win? There's no winning. As long as he doesn't leave final guidelines in his will. I mean, his current guidelines are pretty fine as it is. But there's a couple of them that could definitely change with the times. We'll see, though. We will see. It's kind of a morbid topic, though. Let's not think too hard about it. Just enjoy the present. Yeah, I have not actually... I watched everything of the Pokemon anime up to... Good. Up to the new season, but I have not had an interest in watching the new season, like, at all, because it's just gonna be more of the same, but it's a different characters, so I don't really have any, like, emotional attachment to them. It's just two kids. They're not trainers from the games. They're just two original characters, and I just don't care. And one of them found a turtle. Whoa, a turtle! Supposedly it's good. Yeah, I heard that about every single Pokemon season that came out after after the 5th generation. So, yeah. Saying it's good means it's probably a solid 6 out of 10. How did you lose that? Bro? How did you lose that? Are you stupid? How did I lose that? No, I'm stupid. What? Oh, man. What the fuck was that? She started tipping back over because she was stuck in stasis. And then as soon as the gem landed, she's like, ooh! And it did a fucking Brazilian double jump. Jumped out of the air, roll jump, Donkey Kong jump. I lost for it. I'm gonna hit you with this coin emoji. Oh, I ain't watched no baby Pokemon anime since I was a baby. I watched all Pokemons, all of them, every single one. Holy shit, Hina! What was that? She hit the corner and broke her neck and just slid at Mach speed. He can't make that hit. If he throws overhand, he's gonna hit the wall, the switch, and he's not gonna be able to make this hit. I don't know what he was cooking. Ah! Great. I feel cheated. Hey, my shot was almost perfect. If I hit it too hard, it would have just crashed. I needed to bob it so it slid down there comfortably, and it did. It just didn't have enough gusto to actually make it down the hole. Ugh. Ugh. My own bag of tricks. That's not an excuse. What do you mean? That's not an excuse. That's like literally what happened. I threw it, and it wasn't good enough to win. That's not an excuse. I didn't make a single excuse. I just explained what went wrong. I hate you, chat. I hate you because you don't understand anything. You just say words because they rile me up. That's it. That's what you do. Stop. 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 You're full of shit. Stop. You're all full of shit. Fuck all of you. What happened? My shot didn't work. What am I gonna do? Oh. I wasn't paying attention to the shot they made. I was thinking about what I'm going to do after Hina. Probably gonna hop on the exercise bike. Probably gonna hop on the exercise because I was thinking I wasn't gonna do it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do it. You know why? Because because it was the whole point of me doing it is I want to do it. I told you why I want to do it. Actually, I only told you 2 of the reasons that I wanted to do it because the other reason was too embarrassing to tell anybody, so I never told anyone. You'll never know. You'll never know. Claw it up. I told you to pay me money last time, and everybody just decided they didn't care anymore. So, yeah. I know how your game works. As soon as I say you have to pay me for it, you lose interest in the topic. Every time. Every time. What are you doing, Hina? What is she doing? Hey streamer, can you embarrass yourself live on stream for free? Thank you. What just happened? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Tell me I will be so inspired and hit my PRs. That's great, but you can hit those without me telling you. So, why would I tell you? What if we talked about you paying me instead? Why would I pay you? Actually, I can't say that to him because I do owe him money. Shit. He holds my future in his hands. One bad tweet about my finances, And that's it for me. Nobody will ever work for me again. Clip it. What? That I owe you money? I won't owe you money when I pay you, jackass. You'll get your fucking cut. Just wait. Unpaid editor? Bro, I can literally show you the PayPal receipts. I won't do that, but I have receipts. I have the papers. I have the papers that say I paid him money that we agreed on. It's not my fault his currency is like twice as strong as mine. So I have to pay him like... I pay him 100, he gets 50. It's fucking ridiculous. Piece of shit. I can't win from this position. I'm a liar. I won. I won. See, I told you, chat. Look at that. Do you see that? You see how as soon as I said, give me money, you all just completely shifted the conversation? You were all done talking about it. You no longer cared. It's so easy. You're all so predictable. So simple. So silly. Too easy, man. It's too easy. This stage is, I find, really hard to read. I really do. Because, like, that's gonna work, I guess, but I don't know. Can't give you money, Apple takes it all. Only if you're on mobile and they take $2. Which is actually more than they should take at all, so don't sub on mobile. How much? I don't know. I didn't think of a price. You think of a price. How much does this information mean to you, huh? And if I see 500 channel points highlighted, I'm going to end this conversation and you are not getting anything out of me. Alright? None of that bullshit. Not having it. Well, there you go. There it is. There's the funny guy. Professional funny guy. That's why he's the chat member and I'm the streamer. What if I do exactly what the streamer said not to do? Tee. Tee. That's you. That's you, okay? Fuck you. You drive me to drink. Ah! Ah! Ooh! Fuck! Shit burns. God, I'm such a pussy when it comes to alcohol. It's ridiculous. It really is. But it's better that way anyway, because I get more out of it when I become a fucking raging alcoholic. Sometimes I win, most of the time I lose. I'm not on my game because I don't click the magical gem button. I love the magical gem button. I don't even remember how it works in this current day and age because he's fucking changing it! Alright. Free thinkers win. Oh, that's easy. You just say the word Mokozoom and then it activates them. All of them. They're like, they can't help it. They have to open their emote menu and just, they have to type it. They have to put it in. I can't use my ability on this map because it falls through all the fucking green platforms. I've played enough Jun to know what maps I can and can't do it on. It's just every map I can do it on, I get distracted talking to you jackasses, and then I just press the button. Although, let's be real, 90% of my wins come from me just pressing the button anyway, because my abilities are not as good as other characters. They're not as game-defining. I stopped doing whatever I was doing before to open chat and type this. Yo, that was a really good use of the gem right there. Did you see that? That was fucking smart. Let me try it. Is he gonna make her double jump? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Okay. That is a shame. I almost won that with some crazy maneuvers. Ain't that something? Better Jun player? Where? You know that guy didn't get all his wins with Jun, right? You know, like, probably 2% of his win rate comes from playing that character? I know this because when I play this fucking game, nobody is actually playing Jun. Nobody! I'm the only one! Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. You think I'm in the state of mind that I can actually figure out where the fuck that is? Where is she? Where'd she go? I don't know. Yomo, where are you? I won? How did I win? Huh. Wonder what that says about Jun. It says that she's not a good character. She was a great character at one point, and then the dev nerfed her. Gave her a bunch of costumes to compensate. She's not good. Alright, I forgot this woman was in this game. Damn. Too bad she's like weird as shit to play. But it's okay because I only have one character. I only have one character. Check the tier list. I don't know if there's a tier list for this game. There might be the usage stats. I'm pretty sure the dev records those like on a monthly basis. Where are the Hisami players? Probably in jail. Probably did something that got them arrested. So now they can't actually play the game anymore. Seems believable to me, wouldn't you say? Look at all this. Look at all this. Goofy. What are the Hina players? Hina's a weird character. I don't actually know how Hina's ability like works at all, but she has like no costumes or alternate outfits at all. She's like a novelty character and she just is weird, so nobody plays her. The Joker's reserved for Remy or Flandre fans. Good job, Mr. Streamer. Cool. Well, first of all, there are plenty of characters that size that you can make that joke about. Second of all, those characters aren't in this game. Actually, they are. Some of them are. But that's Toho, baby! Ha 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 ha! That's Toho! Can't like any character in this series without getting shifty eyes from suspicious people. Good thing my favorite character is definitely a normal-sized human being, right? Ha 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 ha. What about your second favorite character, streamer? Let's not think about that, alright? Let's pretend that it doesn't matter, alright? Shut up. Shut up. I think Jun is short. I think she is on the shorter side. Getting side eyes. I mean, I don't talk about Toho in public. I told you before. I say this all the time, chat. I am, as far as this series is considered, let's be real, I'm a pretty normal person. Alright? I'm pretty normal. Obviously, I like anime and stuff, so I'm not that normal in the grand sense of the word, but as far as a Toho fan goes, I am a very normal dude. I am very basic. I am a run-of-the-mill, you can see me on the street and think, that guy probably knows about cars. I don't know shit about cars. That guy probably is into sports. I don't know shit about sports either. But that's what I look like. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I look like a scrawny nerd. I don't really know. I don't care either. Doesn't matter. Normal compared to what? What do you mean to what? I just explained what! I just said... Alright, taking a drink. Calm down. Good. Good. I'm good. I'm chill. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't communicate with such judgy people. Bro, you are a human being. Everybody judges people to some extent based on their looks or their personality. That's just how it is in this world we live in. Mr. Streamer likes fishing. I've never been properly fishing in real life, but I do find fishing to be a fun mini game in video games that I play. I hit her with a coin. Fly, Hina. Son of a bitch. Sure, streamer always judges me. I judge everybody. Why? That's bullshit. Why did it happen again? That's like the third time somebody has thrown the match and then I immediately lose. Why do I lose when they throw? That doesn't even make any sense. What was I supposed to do differently there, huh? I threw the perfect shot and it stuck her into the fucking wall. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did I win that? I didn't earn that. I didn't earn any of that, man. They give me pity points. Lucky streamer, pitied streamer. Oh my god. Alright. There you go. There you go. Bang. Boom. Kapow. Uh-oh, here come the police. Policia! Alerta! Wow. My streamer knows how to use Jun's gem, doesn't he? I bet so. He's so good. He's so good. He's so skilled. He's so talented. That's probably an ambulance. Those are usually the main ones that dash across the street. Well, that was dumb. But okay. Alerta! Alerta! No, not me! My favorite character is Kane! Kane, huh? Pull up the official artwork. Are you sure you want to use the official artwork, officer? That's probably not the best. Nah, that's probably not the best representation. Pull up the official artwork, James. Oh. That's your favorite, huh? Hmm. That helicopter is gone. It's been gone for a while now. It was there for 2 days because they were looking for a missing persons. Somebody went kayaking and they didn't come back, and they went searching and they found the kayak, the life jacket, and the cell phone, and they could not find the person. And that was like, you could hear the helicopter searching for it was out there for like 2 days, but I streamed for one of them. Yeah, right. That was a little more real than you wanted to, huh? Such is life. Oh, pretty spooky. I'd say so. I'd say so. What other reason would a helicopter be out here, right? In the shticks. You can't eat Shizuha. You can't eat her. Okay. Fly. Okay. This music box version of Necrophantasia is pretty good. It's pretty good. Why are you posting that? I said eat her. What are you, huh? What are you talking? Chad, are you okay? Are you part of the Jerk subreddit? What are you doing? What are you posting? Are you guys a bunch of jerks? Yes, I already knew you were. Fucking Redditor. Here they come. They've been exposed. Oh, jeez, it's shaking. Why did she stand up perfectly upright? Redditors in chat. Oh no, man. Oh no. I actually think the majority of my viewer base doesn't actually use Twitter. I think so anyway. I don't know how true that is. That's what I choose to think. No Twitter. Why would I ever? I don't even have Twitter. I only use it to look at art. I mostly retweet art. Not even for art. See what I mean? My viewer base is not comprised of people who use, like, Twitter. Which, when you think about it, that's not surprising. I know when they're Toho Twitter people in chat, you can usually tell because they're the ones who post like 5 sentences for everything. They post whole ass paragraphs because they just gotta get their message out. They gotta let it be seen, let it be known. Chat, if you type out a paragraph, there's a good chance the streamer's not gonna read it because ain't nobody got time for that. Bro, I do not want to read your huge ass message. Condense it to 5 emotes and then we'll talk. Twit longer? You can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. Does YouTube count as social media? I don't know. They have that post thing, and I do use that post thing sometimes, very rarely. Just to say, like, when a highlight is coming or what I'm doing. Because I don't really do much on the main channel except upload. So I like to kind of put some information there. But I find, like, with Twitter, this happens a lot. But every time I think, like, I should do more for the Twitter, I lose interest really fast because I just don't care. It's hard not to view Twitter as something completely and utterly meaningless. Like, nothing you say or do on there is going to matter within, like, 2 days of you saying or doing it. So why even bother? And I think like that, it just keeps me off the site. And I'll tell you, it's definitely better for me. It really is. You can't grow your platform, streamer. You're not using Twitter regularly. Yeah, but I've seen what people think is funny on Toho Twitter, and I don't think any of it is funny to begin with. So I'm not really a good match for Toho Twitter, like, at all. Because I don't think, like, any of them are funny. But I think that's mostly just because I see Twitter as an art site, not a meme site. So when I see memes on my art site, I get a bit annoyed. Keep playing the music. Live streaming on YouTube? Never really thought to do it because I know you're allowed to do it now simultaneously. They revoked that. But I've never bothered to set it up, and I've never really felt the desire to because I wouldn't be able to juggle both chats. I wouldn't care. I probably wouldn't care to, like, touch the YouTube chat because it just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle both, and I would just keep the one I'm familiar with open. So if you try to use YouTube chat... Also, YouTube chat probably attracts stranger people as well. So there's that. Not to say that Twitch doesn't have its fair share of strange people, but YouTube's probably worse for that. A lot younger people on YouTube, right? YouTube chat's less fun, too. I don't really have much experience with YouTube chats. I don't participate in them. I watch like one stream on YouTube and I close the chat. I close the chat when I watch them. Kaboom. My golden Hina! No! There are a lot of weirdos here anyway. Yeah, I mean, you're all Toho Circle Jerk certified. So, it is what it is. But I accept that about you, as long as you don't post things that are weird. There are weirdos everywhere if you look hard enough. Brother, I'm a fan of Toho. You don't have to tell me. I'm not the person you have to tell that. That's for sure. I am God's chosen circle jerker. That's correct. I'm the jerk master. Bluey. The Toho circle jerker could be any one of us, chat. It could be any one of us. Be vigilant. Is he okay? Are you? Are you okay? Don't you have a paper to be writing right now? Huh? Isn't your 100-word essay due on the Monday and you haven't even started it? Don't you think you should probably get started on that right now? No? What do you mean no? Bro? Bro is failing his English course right now, and he's trying to hide it from his compatriots. Unbelievable. You finish it during class? Look at this smart motherfucker finishing his homework in class before he goes home. Unbelievable. Boys, when we play dodgeball, make sure to single him out. It was required. Oh, Hina! Do and don't do. There are a lot of things you can do when you watch the stream. You can do work. You can do nothing. You can do work. All kinds of things can be done. It's magical, truly. You can get horrifically distracted and not make any progress towards something you were working on. You can do that too. I do that all the time. Holy shit, is that a Reimu player? I haven't seen Reimu since... I actually don't know the last time I saw a real-ass Reimu player and not just somebody picking her because I said I haven't seen a Reimu player in a long time. This might be the first guy. Well, I mean, if you're watching me at, like, the dead hour, then there's, you know, you don't really want to do anything at all, like, for that. Oh! Usually when Vinny goes on, by the latter half of the stream, I'm not, like, doing much myself. Kind of, like, chilled out at that point. But sometimes, if I'm really feeling it, I can push myself to a pretty far into the time. But there's definitely a cutoff where it's like, if I try to edit at a certain time, it's just gonna, like, I'm just gonna be staring at a distraction for 20 minutes. And it's like, I should just close the fucking thing. Just close it. What is that doing down there? You know what, brother? I'll give you it. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Damn. He got it. Alright, my bad. I didn't know he was him. That's on me. That's on me. I put a gem on her rooftop. It is now time. Wow, that certainly didn't work, did it? Dun. Goodbye, gemstone. I think we've kind of ruined everything. We've ruined everything. No. No! I was gonna do that! God damn it! Oh, it failed anyway. Okay. That was my plan! You stole that from me. That's terrible. That was terrible. It works better with the gem because she starts flinging with it and then she jumps off of the push, so she gets a bunch of momentum. So the gem's actually really good for those seesaw situations. I don't know what's happening. What the fuck was that? What was that? It's gonna keep shaking when you take your turn. Watch. Like, it's gonna keep shaking. Shanghai busy. She's putting the hammer to them. That didn't work at all. It's okay. I clicked the victory cry to give him 100 extra points. Or 100 bars so he gets the extra points when we inevitably tie. See? Now we both have 100 points, so we walk away with a little extra cash. It's just basic manners. See? Max. 350. You get 350 bonus points if you had a max bar at the end of the match. Hello, Remy. Damn it, Hina! What are you doing? I have no idea where that gemstone went. Things are going on down there. Okay, we found the gemstone. I think we broke her. I think we broke her. I can't get her off the top level now because she keeps jumping back up to the, the first layer. What do we do about this? The boxes are in the way! Did it get better? I think it just got worse. Here you go. We have barely made any progress. That gem fucked everything up. Everything. Oh! Great. Deadlock is out of NDA now? Okay. That's Valve's new IP, right? Speaking of that, chat, did you see that game that came out? It was called, what was it called? Dust Loop? I think Coney played it a couple days ago, because he got sponsored. Anyone know anything about it? You can stream and upload vids now. Okay. Never heard of it? Yeah, I haven't either. Dustloop is the fighting game wiki. You're right, it is, but now it's a game. Now it's a game that came out. Did it show up in like some kind of like, you know, like event? Not like, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't think it. No, I don't know what type of game it is. But that came out. It came out a couple days ago. I think it came out around the same time that Wukong did. Wukong is still like kind of going right now, though. I don't know anything about Deadlock. This is the first time hearing. Well, not the first time hearing of it, but it's. I didn't hear it by its name. It's like a Valve's new thing. Wink. Well, I heard the Dust Loop wasn't very good. It's a MOBA shooter. What, Deadlock? What's a MOBA shooter? Is a MOBA shooter like Apex Legends and Valorant and Overwatch? Is that a MOBA shooter? Because that's like the worst genre of video game I've ever seen. And I'm so fucking sick of them. We get a new one every single games presentation and they all look exactly the same. It's like Smite. Yep, I know what Smite is. I've definitely watched Smite gameplay, engaged in Smite gameplay in my time. Yep, definitely. I don't know what that means. It's like Dota, but you shoot. I don't know what that means, because I don't know what Dota's like. Guys, I told you. Didn't I tell you earlier? I'm a normal person. I didn't play your nerdy fucking computer games. I played Nintendo. I played Nintendo. While you played Warcraft, I played, Wario World. Streamer only care about baby game. Yeah, a little bit. Hina! Where'd you get that? Where were you keeping that? Wario was a weird game. Ball! Hina! Fucking goddamn it. Never played LOL. Never played WoW. Never played MapleStory. Never played Final Fantasy 14. Never played World of Warcraft. I already said that one. Never played Warcraft. Never played Doom. Never played Wolfenstein. Never played Dookie Nukie. Never played Phantasy Star Online 2. Never played RuneScape. I played Pokémon. Why did that not work? This guy's a fake gamer. You think just because I don't play the stereotypical nerd video games, that makes me not a gamer? Because if not, that's sweet. That means I'm not a gamer anymore. So I don't have to accept any of the negative bias that comes with that title. I'm free. Name your top 25 video games right now then. Okay, let me just mouth off every single fucking video game I like. Yep, I can just do that right now. Number 1, Super Mario Galaxy. That's my favorite game. I like that game's setting. Its gameplay is fun as well. I never thought too much about past that particular order. I really like Eve. Eve is one of my favorite games ever. The experience of the game, the presentation of the game, story of the game. It's a great game. I like that game a lot. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red/Blue Rescue Team. One of my favorite games for sure. Played that game a shit ton. And I really enjoy it. I haven't played it in a long time, mind you, but I used to play it all the time. Never got every friend area, or every recruitment, but I tried on real hardware. Oh, man. Sure doesn't like playing Toho. Toho games are neat. Some of the older ones are still fun, but they're not like a game I'm like madly in love with. I only play shmups because I only play Toho. That's like it. I'm a fake fan in that regard, and trust me, some people hate when you like Toho and you don't play Toho games, but I at least play them a little bit compared to others. So fuck you. I have 1 CCs in lunatic mode, so that makes me better than at least 5% of the population. My favorite Sonic game? Probably Sonic 3 and Knuckle. No, that's not true. That's a great game, though. I played it a lot. But Sonic Adventure 2, I played more. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is my favorite Sonic game. I've played it a lot. I had it when I was young. Even not just, like, including the Chow, which was always the more, you know, the replayability. I've played through the game many times. I really like that game. It's a silly game. Bloodborne is a great game. Dark Souls 3 is a great game. I don't know if I call them my favorites, though. They're good games, though. I like Bloodborne a lot, though. I did like Bloodborne a lot. But like I like enough games, but it's hard to really say a game is my like absolute favorite. Oh, I love Pokemon Snap. I do like the original Pokemon Snap a lot. I played that a ton. Even just recently I played it. I like that one. Puzzle League as well. I played a ton of Puzzle League when I was a kid. And I'm still really good at it, so. Lovely. What is this? Oh, it is Area Zero. I was like, it's not Toho. It's the remix. It's the remix of Area Zero that the Game Freak used without permission. It's really good. Like Halo games, I did not have much experience with Halo games. I played Blood Gulch in the school's computer lab, and I played some like first to 200 at a friend's place at like from like 12 to 5 a.m. I didn't win, but I played the whole game out. Yeah, I think there's a number of games that I do enjoy, but when I think about games that I really, really like, the list is not really like... Because I feel like at a certain point I'm just saying like, oh, I like that game, and then I just put it on a list. But there's a number of games that I think about when I was like, it's like, oh, I really, really like that game for various reasons. Mario Galaxy is my favorite because I like everything about that game. But yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a great one. I don't really like the games that come after Red and Blue. I don't mind Time, Darkness, and Sky, but everything after that is no good, in my opinion. It's not worth my time. But even then, I don't really particularly enjoy replaying Sky, Time, and Darkness. I'd rather play Red and Blue again. I really like Red and Blue. Oh, White 2 is another one, or Black and White 2, I suppose. Black and White 2 is my favorite Pokemon game, and I do enjoy playing it. I like that game a lot. It's my favorite Pokemon game for sure. Racing games? I mean, Mario Kart's fun, but real racing games are kind of boring as shit. Obviously, Smash Brothers as well. Smash Brothers, I guess, is a little weird at this point in time, because it's still a game I enjoy playing, and it's a game I enjoy watching, but I used to be a lot more serious about it. But I always did enjoy it when I was a kid. It's weird. It's not my favorite game, but it's definitely, like, a game I played a lot and still play a lot. I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time, though. I like Mario Kart 7 the most, I think. I played it a lot. Mario Kart 8 was fun. Mario Kart 8 is kind of... Mario Kart 8 is kind of done for me, I think. It's just like, it's a game, and it's 10 years old, and it needs to, we need a new one, I guess. But, yeah, I played a lot of Double Dash with my mom. I have fond memories of Double Dash. I played with my mom a lot, because you could do Grand Prix and unlock stuff with 2 players, so we did that. Mario Kart Wii, of course, was a classic, but I feel like Mario Kart Wii didn't quite hit for me as it did for a lot of the people. Didn't really have DS growing up, but Mario Kart 7 I got a lot of playtime out of. 8's good. It's just, it's been the current Mario Kart for too long, so you can't look back at it fondly yet because it's still fucking there. It's still there. It's not going away. So you're like, oh, Mario Kart 8 again, huh? I don't even want to play with those anymore. That's why you play online! With all your online buddies who pick the fastest cars and the heaviest characters and try to play a time trial on an online map. Yep. Those are my favorites. Guy who's playing time trials in a unranked lobby. Streamer, you're just mad that they're winning and you're not. No, I don't think it's about that. I don't think it's about that at all. But it's like, who are you trying to impress? I hope you're trying to impress somebody on your couch, because it's not working on the people in the lobby. I'm one guy. Well, usually what it is for someone's favorite game is 90% of the time it had a huge impact on them when they were a kid. So they have rose-tinted goggles. Some people say that OOT is the best game ever made, and they play it a lot, and they love the game. And I play OOT, and I'm like, yep, that's a game that came out in 1998, huh? So, same with Mario 64. That's one of those games, the best game of all time. And I play that game, and I'm like, yep, that's a game that came out in 1997. Like, I don't have... those are two 64 games I did not own myself. OOT, I got later in life. We got a copy of it, but Super Mario 64 never did. Yeoman Mahjong final chapter's out. That's good, because I haven't finished it. So I can probably binge it this weekend and do that. Finish it. I'm like, I think I was on chapter 18 or 20 or something when I stopped. But I'm gonna check it out. I don't think OOT is a bad game or anything like that. But when people say it's the best game ever made and their reason is because it's Ocarina of Time, it makes me think that that roughly translates to, I grew up with this game. It was like my first video game, so it has to be the best because I liked it when I was a kid. They don't actually offer anything interesting to say. Oh, Majora's Mask is the best game because it's Majora's Mask. Motherfucker, Majora's Mask is full of a bunch of lengthy-ass, boring side quests. Is that the best game ever? No, it's the theming. The theming, yeah, alright, sure. The theming of boring-ass side quests. Who cares about the couple's mask, man? Who fucking cares? Majora's Mask is fine enough, but the dungeons are obnoxious and the side quests are fucking tedious. And having to go back in time every time to start them over is also tedious. Speedruns of the game are great, though. Oh, I like Wind Waker a lot. Wind Waker is a great game. Twilight Princess, I like the aesthetic of Twilight Princess a lot. I don't care about like any other character except Link, though, and Midna. So a lot of the side quest stuff, like the mandatory side quest stuff, got annoying. Chunky Hina. Skyward Sword I actually enjoyed a lot. I effectively beat the game twice, and if you ask me if I would ever play it again, I'd probably tell you to fuck off. So basically what happened, chat, was there's a soft lock in the game where if you visit the Lunario Dragon first, it forces the game into a state where you have to deal with that, so you can't access the other dragons. But you also can't do what you need to do to free the Lunario Dragon, so you're stuck. And I did that by accident and found out that the soft lock, and so I restarted my entire save file and beat the whole game again, because that's like literally the last thing you do before you get to access the dungeon with the Triforce, and then you go and fight Demise. So I did that. I beat the whole game again, straight up, and then I found out that they had a patch for it on the Wii Shop that you can just download to fix that bug. And, well, there you go. I effectively beat Skyward Sword twice, like, in a row, and I had a good time, and I will probably never play the game again. I can't believe I had it in me to even, like, play the game past that point after what happened. Cha-ching. BP times 5! Chongy points! Okay. Oh, Lost Branch of Legend is a really good game. That's definitely up there for one of my favorite Toho games, but it's also just a really fucking good game. Fantasy Maiden Wars is also very, very, very good. I talked about that before as well. When I finish that game properly, like complete box, I'll probably be able to say that with more confidence. But that game is really fucking good. I feel like it's not fair to say, like, oh, it's a Toho fan game, because, like, as a game, It's really good. Luna Knights is similar. Luna Knights is just a really good game. Misty's Izakaya is probably my favorite Toho fan game. Because I like the presentation of the game. I like the music. The gameplay loop is relaxing. It's enjoyable. It's fun. It's not too complicated. There's enough challenge in there in different places. The character writing's top notch. There's so much to like about Misty's Izakaya. It really is. Lost Branch of Legends made me lose all interest in Slay the Spire. I own the game. I bought it on sale. I have not played it yet. And the sequel's probably going to come out before I have any desire to play it, because I'd just rather play Lost Branch of Legend because I think it's really good. Whee! You can get all the DLC for Misty's Izakaya. I think if you buy the Switch version, it has all the DLC as well. It's like a complete bundle. So obviously when their new game with Minariko comes out, I will be playing that. They've already gotten to posting some screenshots and stuff. And I was a big fan of Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. I played a lot of that game. Hard to call it my favorite game ever. Another BP times 5, wow. It's hard to call it my favorite game ever, but I did play a lot of Friends of Mineral Town, and I did like it. But it is a game that I ultimately get to a point where I just stop playing because what else is there to do? I did play a shit ton of Wild World when I was younger, though. I did really like Wild World. I got hooked on Wild World. I played so much, my character got a tan. I never really got into the other Animal Crossing games like that. Like City Folk, New Leaf, New Horizons, never got into them quite the same way as Wild World. Wild World did a lot for me. And yet, all the time I played, I have never actually, in my life, seen Gulliver in that game. Ever. Never seen him. The closest I ever got was I saw him spawn in on the UFO. I started chasing him, I got my slingshot out, and I fell into a fucking pitfall. And he got away. And that was the last time I ever saw him, ever, play in the game. I've never seen the event where you knock him out of the sky. I've never seen it. Never seen Gulliver in Wild World. Stardew, I have never played it. Ever. I bet I could play Stardew if you have a mod that changes all of the eligible bachelorettes to Toho characters. I bet I would play that. Played Outer Wilds? No, I've heard that it's a game that when you do play it, you need to play it as blind as humanly possible. And as a result, I've never really looked into the game. It's not that I'm not interested, but I don't really care to do so right now, but I'm actively not trying to look into it because I hear that it would kind of ruin the entire experience. So in the off chance I ever do want to play it, I want to keep it as like unknown as possible. Oh, he just wants to date Toho girls, huh? Why are you posting that? Like the entire chat is not just gonna agree with me and call me based for thinking that. Why would you post that like you're some kind of representative of the chat right now? Toho shipping, yes. Your favorite character and me. Fuck you. Hit him where it hurts, boys. Hit him where it hurts. Oh, I wasn't looking. I don't know where she is. I have no fucking idea where she is. Stop doing that! Stop! I don't know where she is. I know you hit her. Never mind, chat. Bro, where are you getting all this juice from? You didn't even hit her, you jackass. I've seen your favorite characters. I don't want them. Keep them. Where? How can he keep doing this? What? I don't even know what happened. He got to do that for 4 fucking turns in a row. What was I supposed to do about it? I can't see the character. She disappeared. When she falls off the map, I can't see her momentum. I don't know where she's going. That is so stupid. That should be banned on the extra stage where you have to get multiple knockdowns. How are you supposed to keep up with that? Oh, that was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. Look, man, I don't want to date my favorite character. My favorite character is a fucking train wreck of a character. The only way I would date her is if I could fix her. And trust me, I am not that guy. Look at me acting like I can just pull up and date Jun. Yeah, right. How the fuck am I gonna talk to women? No thanks. I got bigger fish to fry, literally. Whee! Fake fan as always. Yeah, alright. I call myself a realist. That's all. I'm so real. I don't have the kind of money to attract a girl like that. And even if I did, why would I want her? You can like these characters in fiction because they're fictional. But as soon as they're real, they're awful. They're just awful, awful characters. If Jun was real, she'd be terrible. She'd be a terrible person. What was his plan? He had one. I just don't know what it was. Yeah, unfortunately, Toa is the closest thing we've ever been able to experience to women being real. The fantasy land. You deserve her, streamer? Huh? Why do I deserve her? What have I done to deserve that? She would drain me of all of my resources, and not the kind that it would at least leave me satisfied. Come on, man. Come on! I'm just losing. It's just a lose, lose, lose. Always asking for money. I asked for money once today, and it was in exchange for humiliating information. I was offering you a product to buy. I wasn't telling you to give me money. I was telling you you could buy my information. Are you serious? Chat, are you stupid? Are you a bunch of idiots? Just become a full Alice fan. Bro, Alice is too good for me. Alright? You sit here and think, man, wouldn't you want to hold her hand? But why would I deserve to hold her hand? No, sir. Not me. I didn't earn that. I'll never earn that. I'll never be that guy. Okay, that shot was almost like crazy. Who is just right for you, streamer? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Wouldn't you like to know? Chiari. No. I would hope not. I'm just saying. What are you saying, huh? What are you saying? Are you implying something? Are you implying something with what you're saying? What are you implying? Chiari is cute. Chiari has the appeal of walking to the laundromat at 8:30 a.m. and seeing your neighbor who you saw once, maybe, and thought, oh, she seems cool, and then you talk to her and she looks like that and she smells like that. That's Chiari. That is Chiari. Chiari is not cute. What are you talking about? You guys have some interesting taste in women. You got some interesting taste in women, that's for sure. She was judging people by their looks. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And now I'm judging your taste, your opinions. I'm judging them. Because the character you like bad and character me like good. Boing. Judging her fake jewelry and clothes. Okay, first of all, sweetie, there is a dialogue with Sumireko and Jun that does imply that Sumireko says, Sumireko says that all of her brand name stuff is fake. Yes, I understand that. But there's also a quote with Mommy Zo when Mommy Zo wins that she says all those gemstones and brand name stuffs are fake, and then she also says in the exact same quote, wait, they're real? Because they're real! They were real! Sumireko doesn't know shit! She's a fucking teenager! She thinks she knows everything, but she's just a jackass. Mamizo, however, she's a very incredibly smart, well, long-lived lady. Of course she would know real jewelry from fake jewelry, of course, yes. In conclusion, Sumireko wrong, and, shut up. Chat, why do you know this? Or, sorry, I was supposed to be chat when I said that. Whoops. Streamer, why do you know this? Because I had to look up a quote specifically from Mamizo in AOCF, and I saw that while I was looking. I was like, oh, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Streamer's getting desperate when he's praising Mamizo. What are you talking about? I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that Mamizo is extremely long-lived and a master of deception, like visual deception. So she thought the gems were fake, and then she found out they were real. And Sumireko just says they're fake. So Sumireko wrong, because what does Sumireko know about fucking real gems, huh? What does she know about that at all? Yes, I see. All right, chat. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, okay. He thinks just because he read the verses quotes, he knows more than us. Yeah, I kind of do, because that's how information works. I have knowledge of this subject that you don't, so I have, yes. I know more than you. That's why I said this, and you did. Huh? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean he thinks he knows more because he read information? I can't. Blood read a book and thinks he knows more about what's in the book than I do, who has not read the book. Yeah, of course I do. I read the book. Kenny, do you know what the text on Hina's ribbons say? There's text on her ribbons? I didn't know that. Is there? I don't think so. Might just be a pattern like Misty's hat. Oh, tumble Hina. It looks like text. So what does it say then, jackass? What does it say? Because it sounds to me like when you say it looks like text, that means it doesn't fucking actually mean it's text. Because if it was, you would just tell me what it says instead of telling me it looks like it says something. Misty's hat has text. No, it doesn't. Misty's hat is a scrawl that some people have interpreted as it being text, namely her name. But it is just a pattern on the edge of the hat. Look at Alice's book, her grimoire. In Windows, her grimoire has writing on it, but you can't actually read whatever the fuck it says. It's just yellow scrawl. You know, no. No, 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 no. Mystia's hat does not uncontestably have... It's an interpretation thing. Do you know whose clothes uncontestably have actual words on them? Sakuya. Fuck you, Grazy. Yeah, eat shit. Iron that. Sakuya from EOSD. On her sleeve says red magic in English. You can actually read it off of her sleeve. It is perfectly legible text. It says red magic. You tell me anything on Mystia looks like that? Looks like actual text? It doesn't. She only has that sleeve text in EOSD, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can't even see it on her... You can only see it on the render that shows up on the replay screen. Like, when you're saving your results and stuff, you can't actually see it properly on her sleeve when she's in her in-game portrait, because it cuts off on the side. What does red magic mean? I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure red magic is the name of Vermilia's final spell card on easy and normal. And then it turns to Scarlet Gensokyo. But it is written on her sleeve. Giving away all his findings before the video comes out. No, I didn't include that one because that's just it's not a discrepancy of any kind. It's just her original outfit had text on its sleeve and then other ones didn't. There were other things to talk about with Sakuya that weren't relevant to that. I also didn't talk about how the pattern on her apron in Tola 9 has Roman numerals, like a clock. It's a nice detail, actually, that isn't used later again, like at all. But I didn't focus too much on those, like, really minute details. I did touch on Reimu's ribbon color, though. Or, like, her front chest ribbon thing. Because it's been red, yellow, and blue. I touched on Marissa's hat ribbon because it's been purple and white and one time beige. So I did touch on that. That video is like 9 minutes left. It'll be done soon, and then you can watch it and you can go, wow, streamer, I didn't know any of that. You were so smart. I'm on Sega. Sega is the character I'm currently on right now. And after Sega is Futo, and then after Futo is Miko. And then I think after Miko... Yeah, I go to... after Miko is a couple characters from 15, and I think I don't think I have any characters from Tola 16 at all. And then I have like 2 characters after 15. So I'm almost done. No Tojiko? There's nothing to talk about with Tojiko. She had 1 appearance ever. It's hard to have an inconsistency in design when you've only appeared in 1 role. Because what the fuck could you possibly get wrong? She's only appeared once. Characters who have multiple appearances and differences are what I'm focusing on. That's why I talked about Futo's ribbons, because there's a difference between the fighting game Futo and the regular Futo, and that's an interesting difference. Small things like eye color as well. Speaking of that, chat, this is interesting. So both Futo and Miko debuted with gray eyes, and after 10 Desires, Futo's eyes turned blue and Miko's eyes turned yellow. However, in the latest chapter for Lotus Eaters, there was a colored page. The colored page actually had Miko and Futo with their original gray eyes, both of them. Which is neat because Futo's kind of been back and forth between blue and gray, but Miko's been almost exclusively yellow since they were changed in the fighting games. And I think the reason for that is because yellow and purple are colors of like people of noble status. So it makes sense for Miko in that way. But she did originally have gray eyes, and yeah, the Lotus Eaters cover. The Lotus Eater colored page had both of them with their original gray eyes. I thought that was neat. How is changing clothes an inconsistency? I'd tell you, but then I'd give away the video. And not everything is an inconsistency in the truest sense of the word. Some of them are a bit of a stretch to what an inconsistency is. Like, obviously, Reimu wearing a different ribbon is not what you call an inconsistency, but it kind of is when the artist in question isn't, like, Zun. So Reimu had a red ribbon in Scarlet she had a red ribbon in EOSD and PCB, And then her ribbon changed to yellow, and it became more traditional. But then the fighting games kept the yellow ribbon, but then Reimu had a blue ribbon in Toho 9, and then she had it again in Toho 11. She had it again in Toho 15, and the later fighting games, and I believe Hopeless Masquerade, all had blue ribbon as well. Reimu's eye color is also bounced from red to brown, and sometimes blue because of the fighting games, and one time yellow because of Forbidden Scrollery. So these are interesting things I like to talk about, because I think for most people, when they think of Reimu, they think of brown hair. Not even brown hair. Brown or black hair, because that's a big one as well. But when they think of the smaller details, I think most people tend to just put her chest ribbon as yellow, even though there's been a number of times where it's been blue, and originally it was red. Eyes as well, brown or red eyes. Usually I find that Reimu has like brownish red eyes. More so brown than red, because there's a lot of characters who already have red eyes, but Reimu did originally have red eyes. But it's just the point of the video is to basically highlight little changes that you probably didn't really notice or pay attention to, because why would you? And I think it's cool to look at things like this, because when you're doing something like drawing a character, you need to know kind of what detail you want to make what, right? Do you want to draw a Reimu with blue ribbon? Do you want to draw a Reimu with the yellow ribbon? Like, your personal taste in the character's official design kind of comes out when you draw them. But I think most people just grab the easiest ref and go with the most common. But it's like, if you drew Reimu with a blue ribbon, you would be perfectly correct in doing so. But some people will probably be like, why'd you make her chest ribbon blue? That's weird. But it's like she had that number of times. Snai's had a number of changes, actually. Snai's an interesting one. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm giving away the video. And if you watch the video and you go, wow, streamer, I knew all of this because you kept fucking yapping about it on stream, then I'm gonna feel bad. But there is quite a number of characters who have smaller details to them that get excluded or included even, that are neat. One of my favorite ones to look at were the discrepancies in the fighting game portraits to the fighting game sprites, because there was a number of those as well. Snai was actually a pretty big one. Snai's portrait. Oh no! Oh, you sly dog! You had me monologuing. I was about to give away more information. You need to wait for the video like everybody else. Snai did have a pretty decent amount of stuff. I made a post about it before, about how Snai's hair has actually been, like... Snai's hair has been notably cut short-ish, like medium short, since she came back in, like, you know, 10 Desires. And her hair has been that kind of short since. But Snai is very, very well known as having really long hair. Snai's skirt is actually an interesting one as well, because her skirt has gotten shorter over the years, and people have been reflecting that in their art of her, but Zun gave her a haircut and nobody cared. Like, every time her skirt got shorter, the fan art updated, but when he cut her hair, nobody cared. Even all the official written works too. Literally all the official written works that aren't drawn by Zun have Snai with long hair. Look at all of them, I promise you. Her hair is incontestably long in like every piece of media. I don't think I've actually ever seen anybody draw Snai with hair of the length that Zun decided it to be since like fucking 10 Desires. Nobody wants to draw her with hair like that. Like, one of Snai's most defining characteristics at this point is her long hair. And Zun took it away and never gave it back, but the fans don't care. They keep drawing her with long hair. It's really strange. It's really strange. She's like the only character to do this. Be the change you want to see? I don't want to change her. I think Snai with long hair is better than Snai with the weird short bob cut, because long hair is better for her. Hairband as well? No, not really. The hairband stopped being a thing like really fast, because it was hard to tell it was a hairband. There are only 2 actual, like, pieces of SNI official media that has a hairband clearly visible. But yeah, most people didn't see it, and it turned into a hairpin more than a hairband. And now nobody considers it a hairband. The only people who talk about it being a hairband is when you talk about it and somebody wants to sound really smart. It's the same thing with Ron. When you talk about Ron in any capacity and somebody has to join the conversation and be like, actually, streamer, Ron is not the fox, Ron is the Shikigami. Like, shut up. Shut up, man. Just shut up. I don't know what to do here. Well, I almost worked. Did 19 just prove that? No, 19 didn't just prove that. And it's not actually terribly inaccurate. However, if you look at the Who's Who article for Ron and the Yakumos, the Who's Who article itself says that it is perfectly fine to consider Ron and the Nine-Tailed Fox as the same person. Because the Nine-Tailed Fox has not surfaced in a long time, you can just assume that Ron and the Fox are one of the same, and there's no big deal. And you can just, anytime somebody tells you that Ron is the Shikigami and not the Fox, just slap them with that and tell them to fuck off. And if they tell you, but streamer, that wasn't written by Zun himself, that was written by somebody else. Yeah, it was written by somebody else in a book that Zun had to be, you know, checked for and make sure that the information was accurate. You think Zun just let them say whatever the fuck they want? Is that what you think? Are you that stupid? Come on, Hina. Either way, it's just one of those things that it's like when you talk about insects and you mention spiders and somebody has to tell you that spiders aren't insects. That's what Ron being a Shikigami is comparative to. You talk about Ron and you talk about anything about Ron and somebody will show up and tell you that Ron is not the fox, he's the Shikigami, and it's just like, bro, get over it. Get over it. This is information that, like, is not... What do you think was going to happen when you tell somebody this? You think they're going to go, oh, okay, cool, and they're going to, like, completely correct everything they've ever said? They're probably just going to look at you and then continue talking without you because you have no understanding of social cues. How many times have you been brought up in Ron convos? A couple times. Here, at least. It actually has come up here a couple times, especially early on when it became more of a thing because of strange creators. Maybe it doesn't happen as much nowadays, but it was one of those things that does happen. I've seen it. I have seen it in my very chat. Gonna throw in this little throwaway line, make my headcanon real. Okay. Well, I have failed. Bum ba dum bum. Wow, streamer, that was great. Could you do it again? One more time, maybe? Maybe I will. Okay. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to win. I can't hit her. No, Ron was not part of the Goyuku Alliance. But it seems like she was kind of a big deal back when she was in the animal realm, but she left because she didn't like how it was operated. How she met Yukari is unknown. But that also, the fact that Ron can talk to Yuma in that regard and have that conversation with her does actually go along with the fact that the Shikigami and the fox can be treated as one of the same. Because how could the Shikigami have any memories of what's going on there, right? The Shikigami is separate from the fox, but it's acting like the fox itself. Isn't that suspicious? How could he have all this information? I don't know. Let's go open the box. Legendary Hina box. Open the box. Whoa. Open the box. Oh. Foodie. What? Wait, which? Okay. Monster hunting. I already have that. Letty. Bloody. I actually don't have foodie. Oh. It's the one that the fucker Tagane kept playing. Alright, fine. Use 3 pieces. Alright, bloody and monster hunting and made. I now have foodie. Okay. Anything new in the shop? She's got so many. So many. What does she do with all those costumes, huh? Can't afford that. Rainbow has not received an update. On game! Whoa! On game! There she is. The best. No one used her. Guitar? What? Oh, I don't remember that one. Heal. Eepy. PB Rocket? Oh. I think that one already existed. Some of these characters get more. The man in the suit. A lot of characters in this game, huh? Bunny. I'm not gonna click that. That's dangerous. Pegiku. 2 Hinas. Okay. Big Yomu. Okay. Alright, chat. We did it. Where's Fatiku? Elsewhere. That's Caloriku, by the way. Get her name right if you're gonna use it. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go die now. Actually, I'm not really. I'm gonna get some water in me, and I'm gonna get on my bike, and I'm gonna get some exercise. I'm gonna shower. It's gonna be 11 o'clock, and I'm gonna not do any editing. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna get all kinds of crazy work done. Goodbye, Hina. It was fun to play you again. I'm sure I'll be back another time. Maybe when the next update hits. Maybe I'll just get a desire to play it again. Who knows? But either way, Hina is eternal, and I'm sure you'll see her again.